Okay, this is S3ᴰ here of Brazilians Gaming, and this is a recording test. I am in the F.E.A.R extraction point expansion pack to the game F.E.A.R, also known as First Encounter Assault Recon. And what I am doing here is using Fraps to record this game in 3D. As you can quite clearly see, this is a 3D video. And I am using the built-in Fraps voice record, microphone record option. And it is set to hotkey mode, so I have to click down on my back button on my mouse, my Cyborg Rat 7 mouse. I'm clicking the back button, and that is how you hear me. So I will depress the back button, and you will hear my voice to exist on the vocal spectrum. My voice ceased to exist on the vocal spectrum when I stopped. Well, my voice did exist on the vocal spectrum. It's just that the vocal spectrum was not being recorded at the time when the back button was depressed on my mouse. And in case you didn't know, depressed is the opposite of press. So it's stop pressing, basically. You let it pop out rather than popping it. You get the idea. So what I'm doing here is in F.E.A.R extraction point, I believe I said that. And I actually have this game spoofed to appear as... Whoops, sorry. Whoa, that was loud. I need to turn my headphones down. I have this game spoofed to appear as the original F.E.A.R game. So the nVidia drivers, stereo drivers, and also the everything else, the SLI profile, etc., believes that this game I'm playing right now is the original F.E.A.R, because the F.E.A.R expansion does not have an NVIDIA created profile, so that affects things such as being able to simply save my convergence settings, which you cannot do if a game does not have a profile. If anytime you tap out of the game, it sets it back to the default convergence, and also anytime you press the save settings button, which is by default Control plus F7, it just resets to the standard default no profile convergence settings, which for this game means it looks particularly flat because the default convergence is very low. So what I have done is spoof it so that I can save my settings, which I have set now and are looking pretty good, and it properly saves, but also so that I get the benefit of the changes that NVIDIA put in to make F.E.A.R work in 3D, such as by default having the laser sight, the stereoscopic laser sight crosshair on. And so it is now on. You can't see it in this video, but it is on. So I'm also running this with SweetFX, which makes everything look really, really nice in the visual department. I have LumaSharp up, so there you can see lots of detail here in the textures on the wall, the ground, on the paint. Looks really sharp. You can see the chips in the paint really nicely. So that's a benefit. It makes things look higher def, when they may be an ancient game like this, released in 2007, I believe. Yeah, 2007. Extraction Point was released. So that helps. I also have a strong vibrance setting, which increases the saturation of pixels. So the colors are a bit stronger, which they look really washed out in the default game, and I guess that's an aesthetic choice to make the game appear more gritty and scary. But I like things to be a little bright. I like the blues to pop out at me a bit. It helps enhance the S3D experience, I believe. So what I'm doing here is just testing recording. It seems to be recording at a constant 30 frames per second. I am in single GPU mode at this current time, and if I were to go on double GPU mode, I don't think it really affects the recording of this game for some reason. For some reason, the dual GPU recording bug doesn't seem to be in effect. And I actually think I'm going backwards here. Yeah, let me go this way. I think this is the way. I haven't played this in a couple days, so I'm a bit hazy on where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, I thought I already did this. I think I loaded in proper save. So I'm at 20 frames right there with stuff going on. There's another guy back here, I remember. Try and draw him out. Yeah, I loaded the wrong save up. There he is. So, with the extraction point expansion, one thing that they did is added like a distortion effect to the bullets as they fly through the air. So let me see if I can show you that. You can best... Oh, yeah. You can best see it in slow motion, because the bullets take longer to travel. And this distortion effect, unfortunately, renders in 2D.
Looks like you got about 20 of those test tube motherfuckers heading your way. If you got any more tricks up your sleeve, I try them now.
I have no tricks. See, this, I don't know if I have them. Now, if you look at the grenade explosion, the distortion effect is still 2D, just like in the first game. So, that's going to conclude this test. This is just a real quick test. It's really bad audio due to the fact that I can't process the audio, compress it, get rid of background noise, things like that. But it was just a test video. It's going to be labeled a test video, so that's good enough for a test, I believe. Alright. Goodbye. I'm Crow and Grizzliams Gaming out.